What's going on, guys? It's your girl Rosie here with Iconix Radio, and today I want you guys to meet Out of the Ashes, a powerhouse band providing what we call great music that can rise from any single challenge. Their journey is one of passion, perseverance, and pure joy for the craft. With every performance, they light up the stage. With every video, it's nothing but high energy, meaning lyrics and what we like to call undeniable chemistry that only comes from real connections. From small jam sessions to spotlight stages, amazing visuals that are absolutely, again, undeniable. I want you guys to make some noise for the one and only Out of the Ashes. Hey, guys.
Thank you, Rosie.
Oh my gosh, it's such a pleasure to have you. I know that we have gotten a chance to meet at Springboard. I can't remember if it was in Houston. It was in Houston. So, oh my gosh, it's been a while, but you guys have been doing so amazing since that last initial greeting we got a chance to have. So, other than that, how has it been? What's been going on? What's new?
It's been good. So we've been busy. Actually, we just released our latest single, which this time happened to be a cover of Kiss's Love Gun.
Love it. Love it. I think that covers are always definitely heartfelt for the audience because it's something that they can, it's a song or a cover, something that they can always relate to and they may have a good memory from. And anytime you think of Kiss, I mean, obviously, who doesn't get good memories from Kiss, right?
Exactly.
I love it. Now, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing that you like to do before you actually dive into the world of Out of the Ashes?
Well, I usually give her a squeeze, and then I get up and usually lately so for years she woke up before me because she's a school teacher, and she would be up at 6 a.m. and I don't know nothing at 6.
Continue with the breath.
Yes. So now the son is graduated and up in college, I told her, okay, enough of the school teacher thing. Let's focus on the music. Let's make this thing happen. Let's give it a full swing. So she gets we can network during the week now, not worrying about having to have her wake up at 6 a.m. so we can wake up normal hours. We're usually ready for 9 a.m. You get ready for 9 to 5. And so I usually wake up, I'll give her a little squeeze, go out and make coffee. Once in a while I'll do the matcha tea, but it's usually coffee to get my day started.
You had to throw that one time. Well, every now and then there's a little tea, but coffee it is. I love that. I love that. I think that being able to balance out what most people call the average life, and then also including music, it can be definitely challenging sometimes. How do you guys balance out managing it all?
I mean, we're really fortunate in that we have great communication. And we really do have the ability to live and work together. I know not many couples have that, and it really makes it easier for us. So sometimes we're working on opposite ends of the house, but if I need something answered, he's always quick to respond, and I'm always quick to take care of an action. So that helps. It's important to be able to have somebody that you can lean on to move things along when they need it to be moved along.
Talk about team effort, right? Exactly. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Ma'am.
I love it. Now, let's get into the title. How did Out of the Ashes come together, and what's the story behind the name?
That's all you.
So I was in a few different bands with a front person named Jack Stevens over the years, and he had health issues since he was 20. Anyway, so we reformed about just over 10 years, or it's been 12 years ago. We were playing a lot. We'd opened up for a couple of bands, Smile Empty Soul, Heaven Below, some rock bands. Went up to New York and Jacksonville, kind of traveled around, and we were about to headline Revolution Live here in South Florida, which is a 1,000-seat theater. It was really cool. We had the Ticketmaster tickets. The Jack Stevens band were real excited. Wow. And the day before that show, he died. So that was a big blow because I was, my musical identity was really wrapped up in that band and with him and all that kind of stuff. And he always took care of all the marketing and all that kind of stuff. But so it knocked the wind out of my sails for quite a while. I had opened up a guitar shop here in Miami, so I just kind of concentrated on that and really didn't even think about anything original or any kind of projects like that. I was just kind of helping other musicians and stuff like that, doing road work and stage work for bands and stuff. Enter somebody looking for drum lessons for her son. um, she kind of ignited a little something, and she has a background, classically trained jazz, ballet, and modern dancer. So we got talking about our different arts and stuff like that, and we started dating, and then I hear her singing to a song on the radio, and I'm like, she's got a nice voice. So I started, a little arm twisting. Hey, why don't we do something musical? You please sing. And no, 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 a little twist more. Okay. So it wasn't that much of a twist, but so we started doing an acoustic duo, and then she has a little bit of a resemblance to Pat Benatar, and I figured, let's try the Pat Benatar tribute stuff. That's kind of big, and so just throw her in the deep end. She really wasn't used to singing, but let's try Pat Benatar. Why not, of all things? So luckily, she had a friend that was in a girl band back in the '80s. Really nice voice. Has been working with her continuously, training that voice, and luckily, since she's relatively new at it, the voice is fresh and she's got good range. And with the training, it's really working out good. So anyway, fast forward, I get a dream. I have a dream. Jack comes to me and says, Ray, don't let our music die. You're just gonna let it die? I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I wake up and there's her little face on the pillow, and I'm like, aha. So I decided, I worked on rearranging the songs from a female perspective, and we brought the songs out of the ashes. So all these songs that we're doing, and the reason I picked Kiss, Love Gun, well, Love Gun was, kind of a mutual decision, but Kiss was Jack and I's favorite band. So, it just kind of made sense.
Homage to Jack.
Right, so a little homage to Jack there, and so all the other songs were songs that he and I had performed together. A few of them we'd written together. So that's kind of what we've been doing. So it was nice to revisit those songs. A lot of those songs, I still had. As soon as I got to play them again, it was like, wow, it's so many times I played them. So and now we're using a producer who's putting a modern touch to them. Some of the songs are a little on the older side, but so we've got a more modern edge to them now. So you still feel it. You can still hear the anthem rock era, but it's still got a little bit of a modern twist in there too. So
we should let Rosie know, I never got to meet Jack. Jack was before I even met Ray. But Ray tells me even now there are so many similarities between me and Jack as the front person of the band.
Yes. Yeah.
So for me, that's it's nice. It's interesting.
It's funny because there are times when we would play, in the original music venue. Sometimes you're playing to a handful of people, and it's disappointing, but you still want to give a good show. And Jack, whether it was a handful of people or thousands, he was always on. And the same thing with her; she's always got that. You turn the switch on, and we're playing for a stadium of thousands. So she brings it all the time. She's got the good energy. With her being the dancer, prior dancer, she's got an impeccable sense of time, which kind of helps me because being the guitar player, sometimes I'll wander around. I'm like, oh, I find a new thing that I want to try. And then she's like, okay, Ray, bring it back into time. We got to get back into the song here. So it allows me to experiment, but I have somebody that can kind of help me bring it back.
Oh, man. Okay, so Out of the Ashes definitely is out of the ashes.
Yep, those songs I thought were long. I never really thought about, I didn't really had any thoughts of doing it. And then I had that dream, and it's just like, oh wow. So and her being able, willing to give it a shot. I reached out to Jack's family and some of the other members that had played with us before. They all liked the idea, so I got some good support from them. So
a blessing to move forward with it.
Yeah. And I mean, wow. And let me say this, girl, you look good. Okay. I mean, you be in the front doing your thing, and I'm like, okay, yes, all of it. Oh man, that story is very, very heartfelt. And the fact that it's true and you're continuing to do music and just create this entire movement is it's beautiful. I mean, if you've never had a loyal friend, listen, okay, Ray is your friend, okay?
Yeah.
I think even in the idea of you guys just continuing to even remake the music and give it from a female's perspective, you still have that male version that is still there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that that's even more powerful because you're getting the best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah.
And wow, congratulations. I mean,
Thank you.
Yeah.
it just says a lot about your integrity. It speaks a lot about even you stepping in and just like, you know what, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to take all of my gifts and I'm just going to use it. And it's working. It's working and it's powerful. Let's talk about performing because I know performing is really big for you guys, especially communicating and connecting with the audience. What's an average show like for you?
An average show now is, well, much like Van Halen started, lots of covers where we can then slip in our originals when you're not even noticing.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of fun. So we're looking at 2 to 3 sets for a show and costume changes.
Oh,
I do enjoy my costume changes. Because I like to keep the audience engaged and I like to keep them lingering, thinking, well, let me stick around. What is she going to wear for the next set? Let me see. Let me wait.
yes.
And it's fun though. I mean, I really do feel that when you experience Out of the Ashes live, it is an engaging experience.
Yes.
And resoundingly, the feedback is always positive when people actually come to a live show. I mean, you know, as a performer, Rosii, there's nothing like being at a performing arts event live.
That's
Be
right,
it
girl.
theater, be it a concert, be it, you know,
Opera.
exactly.
Yeah.
All the performing arts.
Oh man. Now every band, I believe every band has its own. We knew this was special. Everyone has that moment. When did you realize that this was something special?
So I guess when we started to put it together, one of our first shows, so when Jack passed, a day after he passed, I got a call from the office of John Tovar. John Tovar was the guy who discovered Marilyn Manson, Nuclear Valdez, the Mavericks. Also wasn't really, I had my guitar shop. I invited him to the guitar shop, and and that's where the relationship kind of stayed because I wasn't doing anything at that point musically. So when I thought about this idea, and we had put 4 songs together, 4 of those songs, and we had put him on a demo. I got somebody from the guitar shop that would come in, and he had a recording studio in his house, and we went to his house and we recorded 4 of the songs. And I saw that there's the Oski Foundation down here in South Florida. He does shows, a lot of different shows. And I saw we used to play with Jack. We would play a bunch of these Oski festivals, and he was doing one, and he was doing a tribute to John Tovar. So I figured I called him up. I'm like, listen, Oski, this was, I don't know if you remember Jack. He's like, of course I remember Jack. He was, he was going to be at the show that he passed.
Right.
So I figured, well, I told him what I was doing. I said, like, is it possible that we could get a couple of songs? And he says, definitely, we'll put you in there. So I kind of have to put you in late. And I'm like, well, is John going to be there late? And he says, he's in a wheelchair. He's not going anywhere. I'm like, okay, as long as, so yeah, but anyway, so we got to play and we played in front of him and he liked us. So I went, sat down and talked to him and I reminded him who I was and where all this came from. He's like, oh yeah, I remember. And so he started working with us. So at about that point, when he said he'd work with us, and he gave us a new producer. Listen, the songs I like them, but you need to work with this producer who we're working with now, who's given us the modern twist. In that process, that this was all happening, it just was all very serendipitous. That here he's introduced us to all these people, and now we're making this thing happen. Unfortunately, John, rest in peace, he passed about 6 months after working with us, but he introduced us to a whole crew of bands, and we played with them and we've done shows with them, and it's been a real good experience. So during this process, it kind of, as this was all developing, I kind of thought, wow, this was really,
Like, and we might be onto something.
we might be onto something. Yeah. And you know what? Just playing the guitar and then seeing her there, just shaking it. I'm just like, man, I have to pinch myself sometimes. Like this, I can't, this is, if you would have told me 20 years ago that this would be happening, I'm like, nah, no way. So I am very blessed that I'm able to kind of make this happen, especially with this little cutie next to me.
I was about to say, now listen, Marie is fire. Now, there is a question that I did not ask. Is your son still playing the drums?
Oh, no. So,
but
he ended up taking on the various saxophones and bass clarinets. So he is a musician.
The drum lessons
The
did get
woodwinds.
him into
He
magnet grade
performing art school here in Miami, and he took on all the woodwinds. So he is also a musician, just not a drummer.
No, listen, I was like, I hope he didn't just like go start swimming. Like, all right, mom said, got a man, I'm going, let's go swimming
Oh,
now.
God.
Like, no. Like, mission accomplished. Yes. No. But it's amazing. So he's still pursuing the arts, and you guys are like flourishing in your musical journey, and you're making great music. You're paying homage to an amazing man. And Marie and Ray, here's the question. When you realize you finished the show and it's time to pack up all the equipment,
Mhm.
what's the normal response from your audience? Because you're changing clothes, you're changing wardrobe, the energy is crazy, you're paying homage to amazing artists who came before you, you're throwing in some originals every now and then. What's the normal reaction from the audience? Because this sounds like a concert I'm missing out on. Like, I'm a little jealous right now.
No, the normal reaction is wow.
Yes.
We definitely want to come see you guys again. Please let us know when you're playing again. At that point, I'll send everybody our website events link, because everything's on the events page, all our upcoming shows or whatever we've got booked upcoming, which is not that many. So, the opportunities are sparse, but they're there.
They're there, yeah.
And, but yes, the feedback is always a resounding positive, and wow, I really liked this song, or people will even give me feedback on the originals.
Hey.
Me asking, oh, I really liked this one, or I really liked that one, and that touches my heart.
Yes.
And I had a surreal moment when in one of our shows that we had just last June was sold out here in our backyard, people were dancing to our originals. For me, that was just, I looked over at Ray while the song, I was like, do you see what's happening? Are you looking at this in front of you?
I love that. I love that. Now, your sounds blends fun, feeling, and faith, obviously. How would you describe your music in 3 words?
Oh,
Oh,
would you say it's edgy or powerful?
modern arena rock.
That's true.
So, or
That is how we like to describe it. If people want to have an idea of what we're all about and our influences all combined, modern arena rock.
yeah, because the child of the '80s. I'm a big Van Halen, Kiss,
Right.
Def Leppard, Journey, that kind of fan. So all that's kind of in there. Pat Benatar, Joan, Jett. So it's all kind of in that with a little bit of a modern edge to it. So it's
All definitely influences our sound and my vocals, no doubt.
yeah.
Sure.
So 3 words, one more time. What you say?
modern arena rock.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Now, where can people find you and continue to support your musical journey?
Okay, they can definitely go to our website at outoftheashesrocks.com.
Awesome.
From there, they'll have access to all the socials, to Reverb Nation,
YouTube.
to YouTube, to our videos, to upcoming events, to mini bios about each of us. And if they have questions, there's a place where they can send us a message.
I
Direct
absolutely.
message us on social. So we're easy to get a hold of.
Easy, and not to mention they can also go and see your newly released video on YouTube.
Yes.
And woo-hoo, congratulations, amazing job. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that was great. Now, what's the next move for the band? New music, performances, any surprises in the works right now?
Yes, all the above.
So we're finishing. So we've got 2 songs left for the album to be done. If you looked at the Jack Stevens, the name of the record that we were playing off of back then was High, Dirty, and Low, the name of our opening song. And it was a deck of cards, like cards that spelled love. So that was like the photo on the album. So what we're doing is we're doing a kind of on the play of deck of cards, and we're naming it Jack of Hearts. So that's what this project is. So we're 7 songs that are on Reverb Nation that are currently done. We are finishing the last 2. So we've got 2 more actually going to the studio tomorrow to hopefully finish up one, the 8th. And then we have 1 song, our 9th song, and then that album will be finished. So in Houston, we met Uncle Rhino, Rhinosaurus. He's given us a couple songs that he wants us to give our treatment to. So we're working on. We've actually played them. We actually played them in not in Houston. We played them in
New Orleans.
In New Orleans. We played them in House of Blues in New Orleans for the Cutting Edge there. So we played one of the songs there. So that's going to be the project going forward. Once the album is finished, there's a couple of other.
Will be producing those.
Yeah, Dale Penner is going to be working on us with that, and we have a couple of other songs that I work with Jack that will work in there. So there'll be some new stuff where there's some collaborations with some other artists in the John Tovar Team Tovar, we call it now, the group that we'll be collaborating with, working on some songs there. So. That's and we've got a show Saturday up in Boynton Beach. So yeah, we're keep spinning. We're really like to try to get on to some festivals if possible, and I have my heart set on getting on one of these Monsters of Rock cruises. Boy, that would be something I'd really we'd get a kick out of doing. So, but
Awesome.
So these are what we're shooting for.
And not to mention, you guys are right here on Iconix Radio every single day. You can listen to Out of the Ashes right here, right now, any moment, guys. They may pop up on your radio. I think that this interview has really been very heartfelt, true to the mission. The mission is very clear on what you all are doing. And I just think it doesn't get any better than real music, because real music never dies.
Right.
Yeah. Now, before we get ready to get up out of here, to the listeners or the young people that are out there that, definitely want to eventually pursue music, what words of encouragement do you have for them?
Well, I would say it's not easy. It's really, when I had my store, there were, lots of kids that would come in, they're used to playing video games, and then they want to get into the instruments, and not a lot of them make it. It's not easy. So you need perseverance. You need to persevere.
You need a thick skin in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, you need thick skin, but just keep at it. Keep practicing. Dedicate time. It takes time. You're not going to be a superstar. You're not going to be great overnight on the instrument. You'll take some time, but it's
a practice. But just stick with it.
Stick with it. It can be
persistence is key. Just stick with it.
Your personality can come out in ways.
You'll find who you are as an artist along the way.
I love it. Well, guys, listen. Thank you so much, Out of the Ashes, Marie and Ray, for stopping by Iconix Radio.
Thank you.
We're going to take some time and play a game in just a moment. But guys, again, Out of the Ashes is here. Make some noise.
Thank you. Love to everybody.
We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back with Out of the Ashes. Now, we just had some amazing words of encouragement to the listeners, and now it's time to play a game. All right. Now, guys, I have Marie and Ray here from Out of the Ashes, and it's about to get real good. So, listen, here's what's going to happen, guys. I'm going to ask you a question, couple of multiple choices, and you just give me the correct answer, okay?
All right.
I got faith in you guys.
All right.
All right, guys, here we go. First question. Which 1970s hit starts with the line, "Just a small town girl living in a lonely world"? Is it A, "Don't Stop Believing" by Journey, B, "Sweet Home Alabama" by Leonard Skinner, C, We Are the Champions by Queen, or D, American Pie by Don McLean?
Well,
Hey.
yeah, but I have to tell you, that's early 80s, not late 70s.
Oh, is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That is correct. Come on now. All right.
I gotta say, he's like a cruise ship
Trivia music. Yeah.
So
Ooh.
forget about it, Rosie.
You want to know how to
Okay.
make money?
Oh,
Don't ask me
okay.
that. You want to ask me a song about these 70s or 80s? I usually have the answer for that. That's
Ooh, I'm glad you told me. Here we go. All right, guys, here we go. Which song by Justin Timberlake, Ray, had everyone dancing when it dropped in Trolls 2016? Is it A, Can't Stop the Feeling, B, Happy, C, 24 Karat Magic, or D, Uptown Funk?
Can't stop the feeling.
Hey, come on, Marie. That's right. All right.
I guess I should have been specific for me. It's about rock. I don't know anything about other stuff.
And that's what happened during a trivia on a cruise we went on. He answered everything. I barely got my voice in. And then there was one, just one. And that's the one I got. And as a result, we won.
Well, you know what? We're gonna bring it back with this one. Here we go.
All right.
What famous dance move is associated with the song Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars? Is it A, the moonwalk, B, the funky slide, C, the electric shuffle, or D, the twist?
Damn it.
It's
gotta be the B. Gotta be B.
Final answer?
Yeah.
That is correct. Come on, Marie. I know that's right. Okay, Ray, step on up. Here we go.
All right.
All right.
Ray, what's the best song to get a crowd singing at any live show? Is it A, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, B, Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond, C, Don't Stop Me Now by Queen, or D, Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi?
I would say for me it would be Living on a Prayer, Bon Jovi, but I think
Most people probably say Sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline would be. I already see videos of the people going nuts over that song everywhere. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna guess on that one.
Final answer is
Sweet Caroline.
Yes.
Ray? That is correct, my guy. We're talking about a straight win. Oh my gosh, Ray and Marie, my heart just goes out to you. Congratulations on all of your amazing awards, contributions, the journey, the wins, the everything that has played a part in your story is absolutely amazing. And I'm so glad that we get a chance to have you back here on Iconix Radio. And not to mention, it won't be the last, because we would love to have you to come back in studio soon and get you guys to come and hang out and give us something live. That would be awesome.
I would love it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, any final words to the listeners before we go?
We hope you enjoy our work. We hope you enjoy our music, and we appreciate every single one. Every one counts.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, if you did not know, this is Marie and Ray from the one and only group Out of the Ashes. Oh, wait a minute. You want to give a shout out to any of the band members, promoters, managers, anybody out there you want to give a shout out to? Who's behind the team of Out of the Ashes?
Thanks to
Miguel.
Miguel, our producer. We got Team Tovar, all the guys there, Louis, Jesse, Ryan, Oski, Adiak, Roger, Joey, and Ralph, and James, and from 100 Meter Scream,
Yes.
and Sean Silvio's helped us out on drums. He was the one that was with us in Houston.
Yep.
Yes.
And then so
Awesome.
and Jack's family, our families.
For sure.
So
Awesome.
and it would not be possible if it wasn't for the man above. Thank you, God.
Always
That's right.
first and foremost. Yep. So grateful
Always.
every day for everything.
Well, guys, I'm giving you a big heart from Houston, Texas right now, all the way to Florida. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on Iconix Radio, Out of the Ashes. We love you and we celebrate you. And remember, guys, you can hear them right here on Iconix Radio. It's your girl, Rosie, and I love you guys. Remember, Godspeed. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you.